Guys, welcome back to my channel. Yeah, I'm back. So yeah, I'm gonna come at you guys with a quick update. First of all, do you guys like my hair? I put it in mini twists to keep it out the way. Yeah. Isn't it cute? Oh, shout out to the natural hair girl. Ah. Okay, yeah, so, I haven't posted for the last 2 weeks just because, like I usually say, it's the same old, but something did change this week. So guys, I got a second job. Ooh! Yeah, guys, so, if you guys have been watching for a while, you know when I first passed my boards and I was looking for jobs, I knew I wanted to do home health care, but then I also was looking at group homes to do as another part-time. And so I did end up finding one on Indeed. They sent me usually on Indeed they send me different jobs that are available, like LPN jobs that are available in my area. Most of the time it's just nursing homes, so I always skip it, and then every once in a while I see home health, assisted living, group home. So I saw one for a group home that was hiring LPNs. They're no experience needed. They start LPNs off even with no experience at 25 an hour. So I was like, okay, that's good. And they said for weekends, which is what I was looking for. So I was like, oh, this is perfect. I need to apply. So I applied, and literally 2 days later, the HR lady sent me an email, and she was just like, oh, we have an open house on Tuesday. Come down, bring your documents, and we have on-the-spot interviews, yada, yada, yada. So on Tuesday, I went to the open house. I went after work, and thank God I went after work because I was going to risk it and go in between, during my break. But for some reason, I was so tired, I'm like, you know what, I'll go after work, which is good because it went over, 1 or 2 hours, and my break isn't that long. So, yeah, I went there. They made me fill out the application all over again on their computer system. It's just so it's easier for them to put it into the system. And then they asked me what hours I'm available. I told them 7 to 3 on Saturdays, and Sundays I could do overnight. That way I wouldn't mess with my weekday schedule. I could keep my weekday schedule. The only thing that would probably change would be Monday mornings, just because if I'm working overnight, their overnights are only 11 p.m. to 9 a.m., which is 10 hours. They don't have an 11 to 7, so I wouldn't be able to do my my bus case on Monday mornings. So they're like, oh yeah, that's fine, that's great. We have shifts available, blah, blah, any shift you want. I'm like, cool. So then after that, the lady took my documents, scanned them, all that good stuff. And then she sent me into the lady to do the interview. The interview was super awkward. I felt like that lady had a long day. So she's just like, so I see that you went to Rutgers. You have a bachelor's degree. I'm like, yeah. She's like, oh, okay. And how long have you been a nurse? I'm like, since August. She's like, oh, okay. So do you plan on doing your RN? I was like, yeah, I do. The reason why I did LPN first is because I didn't have enough money when I got out of Rutgers. So I decided to go to LPN and then work my way back up. And she's like, oh, yeah. She told me about herself. It was just a really long, awkward interview. It didn't feel like an interview at all. And so she was like, oh, I see you live at this address. And she was like, our group home is on that street. And I'm like, hold up. So guys, there's a group home literally 3 houses down from my house. And they don't have a name on it, of course, because it's supposed to be a home. It's supposed to mimic a real home. So of course they're not going to put their company name on it. But my mom and I always wondered what company owns this group home, because we see the vans and stuff. So I'm like, oh my gosh, that's you guys' group home? It's literally 3 houses down from my house. I could walk there. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is perfect. Hopefully I get it. So, we were talking, and then she's like, oh yeah, so we only have Sunday mornings available, Thursday nights, and Monday mornings. And I'm like, on the thing on Indeed, you guys said you had Saturdays and Sundays, 7 to 3 and 11 p.m. to 9 a.m. She's like, no. And I'm like, lady, like, I can't mess with my weekday schedule. I work. Like, so long story short, she tried to get the person who works, and plus, I told her I can't do 7 to 3 on Sundays just because I am active in my church. I do dance ministry in my church. If you don't know that, head over to my main channel, ItsRubyC. The link will be down in the description box, and you could see in one of my Christmas vlogs, I posted like me dancing at my church. But yeah, I dance in my church, and I just recently joined, and like I signed a contract for that, so I can't just like break it. So she was like, she called up someone who's currently on Saturday mornings and asked the person if they would like to switch with me, and the person said no, and I get it because that's their regular schedule. And so she asked me if I could do every other Sunday, and at first I said yes. I ended up switching it to no, but long story short, I work Mondays and Thursdays overnights now. So today I had to call up my home health company and tell them that I will no longer be doing the buses for Mondays and then for Friday mornings, but I will still be doing Friday afternoons. So I'll be missing out on 7.5 hours of pay from my home health company. But when I look at it, like my my home health company plus the group home check is gonna be so juicy, so I'm really not missing out on anything. Okay. So I'm really happy I have a second job. I'm so happy that it's literally down the street, so you know, that's why I'm not too worried about working overnights. At first I was like, oh, overnights, but I'm like 11 p.m. to 9 a.m. And the way that the lady was telling me is like, it's just like a regular home. Like, they go to sleep at night. they wake up when they want to. Like, you know? So, it's 4 patients, or 4 residents. Only one has a G-tube. They said the rest is just like total care. So, they're like, you know, you'll be taking them to doctor's appointments and, you know, help it. Like, you know, regular stuff. But you get paid as LPN, okay? So, I'm really excited for that, and, you know, like I said, I'm not too worried about the night shifts just because, like, they'll be sleeping, so most likely, I'm not saying I'll be sleeping, but, you know, and yeah, it's not like it's a long commute back. Like, if it's 9 a.m. and I get out of work and I'm tired, my house is down the street, like, literally 3 houses down, like, I'll be okay. I can make it to my bed. So, yeah, I'm really excited for that. So yeah, I got 2 jobs now, and that job has like a lot of benefits and stuff. The only thing is right now I only will be working 17 hours. There's 18 hours. And so in order to be qualified for like medical benefits and like dental and all those stuff, I have to be at least 30 hours. So most likely, like, when this bus case ends in June, unless my patient's going to school during the summer, because they do have a summertime school thing, I will be picking up more shifts. If they have a Saturday morning, I'll pick that up, try and see, or if they have other overnights, because overnights, if I do 3 overnights, that's 30 hours. So overnights is really easy, in my opinion, just because you get paid 10 hours, and it's not that much stuff. It's not like you have to take the patients to a doctor's appointment at 12 a.m. No, they're going to be sleeping. So I'm going to see if I could get some more overnights, because to me that's just like easy money, and then I'll be able to, you know, still do the buses and stuff. So yeah, I'm excited. They have tuition reimbursement if I have to work there for a year. They have a 403B plan, retirement plan, and I could start that right now. So they have a lot of good stuff. So really, the way that I'm seeing it is that I might be at that company for a while. Not even might, I will be at that company for a while. I could see myself growing in that company. So I'm excited, guys. So yeah, I've been talking for 9 minutes. So I'm going to cut this video short, but I just wanted to give you guys an update and let y'all see my face, because I feel like it's been 2 weeks since I last posted. So, you know, and yeah, most likely you guys will be hearing more from me now since I have some new content, because that was the main reason why I haven't been posting. I haven't really had any new content, and like you guys saw in my last video where I took you to work with me, I don't really do much, so it's not like I had anything exciting to tell you guys. But now I'll be letting you guys know how it is to work with, like, you know, work in a group home as a nurse, as an LPN, how it is working with people who have developmental disabilities and how that's going for me. So yeah, I'm excited, guys. So I will see you in the next one.